What's up, guys? Lock share. Time to break down UFC 259, Adesanya vs. Blachowicz. Israel Adesanya comes into this fight 20-0. He's 6'4" and he's a switch hitter. So he's had 3 title defenses since taking the belt off of Kelvin Gastelum in April 2019. He defended the belt against Whitaker, Romero in that controversial fight, and most recently against Costa, which he brutalized with his leg kicks. As for Jan Blachowicz, he comes into this fight with 27 wins, 8 losses. He's 6'2" and got a 78 reach, and he's an orthodox fighter. So he comes into this fight with 2 wins recently over Corey Anderson, who he finished with a punch, and Dominic Reyes, who he also finished with a punch. Alright, I just want to kick this off by saying I'm an Izzy fan, and I think he's shown us that he has everything to beat Blachowicz. Right, so if you look at his last 6 fights, so Derek Brunson, he finished him with a knee. Anderson Silva, he dealt with a legend. Kelvin Gastelum, he dealt with adversity. Robert Whitaker, he finished him with a nice left hand in close quarters. Okay, let's ignore the Romero fight. I'll talk about that. And then as for Costa, he finished him with the leg kicks and then eventually finished him in close range. Right? I think for Izzy, there's 2 ways this fight's going to go. He's going to catch Blachowicz coming forward, whether that's with a counter left hook leaning back or a knee coming in like he did against Brunson. Or it's going to be from the outside, right? Like he did with Costa, just slowly breaking him down from the outside. As for Blachowicz, right, like the dude's scary. I've seen his highlights. Like he's literally a Viking, right? Polish power, and then his head's just massive. Like he's probably the size of my torso. But I think for Blachowicz, there's like 3 ways he can win this fight. The first is with body kicks, right? Like we saw it with Dominic Reyes. He kicked him, and it literally like his body got red, right? And I think like one of the comments was that like his left kick is literally like a golf club, and we don't know if Izzy can handle that power, right? Because we saw him run around after he got hit by Romero.
Take a look here. Here's Blachowicz landing this really nice kick right under the elbow on the right side of Dominic Reyes. Again, right there, you see the bruising and swelling and just that redness already.
And then in his debut, I think he fought this Swedish guy named Latifi, and he kicked him, and then Latifi went flying to the ground, and then he ground and pounded him. Right, so that's one option. The second option is, I think, just a left hand off of the clinch or maybe like elbow, something close range, where Izzy just can't handle the power because Blachowicz is the bigger man, right? Like we saw it against Rockhold, that punch off of the clinch.
But now let's take a look at the end. Oh my goodness. That is a picture perfect left hand to the chin on the break. And, you know, you could tell Luke was done from the moment he went down. Let's take a look at it again. Boom! The head snaps back. His eyes were all over the place when he got up. Could not focus. Eyes rolled back behind his head. Sweet revenge for Jan Blachowicz. One more time. Bang!
And then the third option, I think, is ground and pound, right? Like we saw it with Overeem versus Sakai a little while back. He just took him to the ground and really messed him up with some elbows, right? Like Izzy's good on the feet, right? But like we really haven't seen him test on the ground yet. All right, a little bit with Gastelum, but like Blachowicz could definitely give him some problems. But the thing is, like, if Blachowicz isn't careful coming forward, right, Izzy's going to pick him off. Like, Izzy's the best at that. Like, literally style bender, right? And I think it was against this Brazilian guy, right, Thiago Santos. He came forward, that Santos guy leaned back and then cracked him with a left hand, and then Blachowicz just folded. Right, but that was 2 years ago. He hasn't tasted defeat since. Since then, he's beaten Rockhold, Souza, Corey Anderson, Dominic Reyes recently. And, I think Blachowicz definitely has what it takes to beat Izzy too. So this is definitely going to be a good fight. Lastly, I just want to say I hope this fight isn't boring, right? Like I hope it's not like Masvidal versus Usman where they just tie up and hug each other, or like Izzy versus Romero where they just run around. Because, the UFC have done a very nice job of selling this fight, right? Like precision versus power, champ versus champ. They really got me into it. Let's just hope it's not dead. But yeah, other than that, check out Dan Hardy's video. That video was really nice. But I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.